used to be a yellow turban, just like Zhou Tsang. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Thank you for your time today, Lord Pangtong.
Let me think about what you said. Now, I'll be on my way. Oh. Have you some spare time? I'd appreciate your company. This is a bit sudden, but I'm wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Who is this, if I may? Indeed. My name is Yueying. I've come from Mienan to study here and broaden my horizons. I came to visit here because, well...
Destroying weapons is something of a specialty of yours, right? This lady here enjoys inventing tools that better people's lives. So she wants to know how things work. Creation and destruction are but two sides of the same coin, aren't they? And I can already see that you two would get along. So, Lady Yueying, that solves your problem. And as I don't want to intrude, I'll be off.
And there he goes. Well, I know this is sudden and I do not wish to be a bother, but may we chat for a bit? My goal is to invent things that will make everyone's lives easier and more bountiful. But there was only so much I could achieve back home, completely lacking any form of support. So I made up my mind to set out on a journey in the hope of gaining more knowledge and seeing the latest inventions. And I thought, what better place to encounter interesting people than the renowned Shuijing retreat? And here, I found you. Really? I imagined you might be suspicious, but I'm glad to hear that. But do you not consider my goal foolish? Many have been suspicious of my motives, or doubted that the knowledge I seek will lead to anything. Oh, I fear I cannot express just how much your words mean to me. But I know, I still have so much work to do. I will be sure not to squander this chance. Oh, I think I'm turning red. I never thought I'd speak so openly to someone I just met. Even if this was a coincidence, it's the result of my own courage. And I'm thankful for meeting people I never would have otherwise. Would you like to come to the inn where I'm staying? I would love to show you my prototypes and hear your opinion. And please be completely honest. I'll accept anything you have to say. After all, you're the first person who has truly taken me seriously. Well then, are you ready to go?
Wanderers are pretty common.
There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea.
It has been too long, my friend. Your willingness to trek so deep into these mountains to join me pleases me to no end. They do rear their frightful heads on occasion. Still, in fight or flight, I have no doubt that you would prevail against such a beast. I have not invited anyone to this humblest of abodes in some time. Since you have come all this way, I have a gift for you. Stand not on ceremony. I insist you take back as much as you are able. Just so. I appreciate how quick you are on the uptake. On a different note, I have heard you serve Lord Liu Bei as of late. Tales of your exploits have reached even my ears. For you, a guardian of peace, to commit yourself so wholeheartedly is, in a word, fascinating. But allow me to speak of myself for a moment. As you know, my acumen has been extolled as that of a veritable dragon. It is precisely this acumen that, were I to commit myself to the wrong master, could steer the world down the wrong path. Until recently, I have lived a life of seclusion, avoiding contact with those who would wield the dragon for their own ambitious ends. However, once I learned of your deeds, I began to suspect my own conduct to be naught but cowardice. Perhaps one could just as easily call it the rationalization of an arrogant man, one neglecting to do his duty at that. Living here, isolated from the world, makes it a common occurrence to go days without speaking to a single soul. It would seem having you here has rendered me quite loquacious indeed. What is more, I appreciate the restraint. I half expected an attempt to recruit me into Lord Liu Bei's cadre of tacticians. When the time comes for me to choose my master, I wish to judge them with my own eyes, unclouded by preconceived notions. Now then, will you be setting off tomorrow? You are welcome to stay here, modest though my retreat may be. Remain here as long as you like, or as long as you can stomach such close quarters.
Magistrate said there was no man of renown residing.
Oh, it's been some time since we met. Do you remember me? Really? I thought there was a good chance you wouldn't remember. I was so certain we'd meet again. I'm glad that wasn't just me being egotistical. Anyway, it's reached my ears that you now serve Lord Liu Bei. Is that right? I've just been wandering the land without aim, but you're different. You've been fulfilling your role as a guardian of peace. Of course. I studied under Master Shuijing, a teacher to many talented individuals. and in order to keep up with them, I have had to make immense effort. Now, however, I find myself facing a dilemma. Which path will resolve the turmoil plaguing the land, yet also lead to a better future? If what I've heard on my travels is accurate, either Lord Cao Cao or Lord Yuan Shao is most likely to achieve conquest. Still, I refuse to give up on Lord Liu Bei and his compassionate ideals. But I am nobody. If I actually had talent, perhaps I could help Lord Liu Bei find a path to victory. You think so? I see now why you chose him. I apologize. There was no need to burden you with my personal worries. Normally, I do my best not to show my weaknesses like this. But when I'm with you, I feel the urge to show my true self instead. Maybe it's your eyes. They're like reflecting pools, showing me as I really am. I'm glad I found you today. I feel you've helped me clarify my goals. I think I shall end my travels soon. Then, I'll pledge my services to Lord Liu Bei and present him with my strategy for victory. I'd appreciate your patience until then. I look forward to us serving him together. Thank you.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day.
This town has gotten bigger now that I
More
think about
customers
it.
always show up whenever Lord...
It is good to see. If you don't mind.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now! 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 An opening. Now. Now. Let's go.
I am grateful.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing, after all.
Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Move forward!
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer.
That one would put up a good... For sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
An opening.
Let's go. They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Begin advancing. Damn. We're being driven back. This is bad. Really bad.
An opening.
This territory, the enemy officer, has been defeated.
Now, take it! Take this! In this here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on! Feel my wrath!
Looking rough. Looking rough. The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
You're incredible! You know that? Keep doing what you do!
I've been waiting for this. This territory is ours.
Let's go!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take this!
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
Now.
Take this. How's this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Let's give it to them. Well, how about this?
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Now. With all my might.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here? How's this? Tables turned. Capable sword, to say the least.
The enemy officer
Keep that up.
has been defeated.
This is going great. Keep up the pace and push on forward. Now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Now. Whoa. Take this.
As a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, be proud of your combat prowess.
Attack.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Lord Sun Quan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
More and more people are losing. Sounds like the governor here.
Xiao Pei is far smaller.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness is much appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: if you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight. I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. It was one of the reasons I decided to leave. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times, like the guiding light of the moon. Oh, that may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Really? It's exciting to think that we might see the sunrise together. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible. It is good to...
Hey!
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
Yeah! Got this! Is that it?
Supplies?
I knew they'd come. Can't wait to put them to use.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
Got this. Time to act. Let's get serious. Got this.
I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare.
Take this. Time to attack.
Let's go!
Time to act.
Let's go!
Take this. Take this. Let's get serious. Time to act. Take this. Take this.
We have it better than most, just
Very.
Time for Zhang Fei of Yan to make an appearance.
Time to attack.
Come fight the mighty Zhang Fei of Yan. Take this.
Is that it? Looking rough. Whoa.
You're done for.
Is that it? Time to act. Let's end this.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Lord Zuluan has it as...
What does peace even look like?
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord South
This
South.
town has gotten bigger.
the children remain innocent and unflappable. It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come to us. Going with the flow has gotten me this far.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect!
this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Take this! Time to attack.
This even territory is ours. Must push harder.
Let's go. Yeah.
An opening. Obliterate you. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Damn a goner. You are a goner. I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Yes!
Time to act. Done for. I see it. Time to act. All my might. Time to act.
I've been waiting for this. This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. An opening. Nice. Time to attack. Nice. Is that it? With all my might. Take this.
If they attack... I heard 2 important...
Lords Guan Yu and Zhang Fei.
I'm in.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Thank you very much for such an interesting discussion today. I see it's already quite late. Time seems to pass so quickly whenever I'm with you. You think so? No. Maybe you're right. Recently, it feels like the ideas for my dream invention are coming together. But it's just... my time for studying is almost up. It's been decided by my father that I must return to Mianin soon. Meeting you, discussing my inventions, spending all those nights together. Every one of those days was dear to me. And after I have returned home, I will not falter, even if I'm back to working on my inventions alone. Because I know that you understand me. You taught me about so many things that I never knew existed. Not just weapons. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Actually, once I return home, I was thinking about channeling these emotions to start my work on that thing we talked about. Yes, I did try some smaller prototypes, but this'll be my first attempt at a life-sized one. Even if we are far apart, with this feeling of adoration, I know I can recreate you flawlessly. And when we meet again, I promise to show you the greatest replica of yourself that you've ever seen. Please do. You are someone I hold dear. And no matter what future may await us, I know that I will never find another like you. Until we meet again. Farewell.
Hey! Came to see the flowers at night again? It's nice here, isn't it? Perfect for a drink. Oh, you don't mind? I noticed you've been busy lately, haven't you? But you've been doing a great job. My brothers have really started to depend on you. I'm glad I made all that effort to win you over to our side. Really? I'm glad to hear that. I've been thinking about that time a lot lately. But you really like it here, don't you? You've even started thinking of it as home? You've already become one of us. Who cares about your past now? From now on, you're one of the family. That's how much you've come to mean to us. But even though we're better off than we were, there's still more work to be done. The three of us always live life on the edge. Will you remain by our side through it all? Haha, a straight talker. I like that. All right, let's enjoy the rest of the night. Let's make a promise. If either of us gets injured, the other has to nurse them back to health.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's
Shall we start? Uh-huh.
I'd say so.
Uh-huh.
I'm grateful.
My time has come.
I'm counting on you.
Liu Bei seeks to attack Lord Yuan Shu. Ridiculous. I'll force his surrender and see that he learns his place.
They've gathered a tremendous force here. But as the keeper of Shu province, I cannot flee from this fight. We will draw the enemy into our trap set in the north
The enemy
and
officer
south.
has been defeated.
To do this, the middle ground must be held. We must drive them back at all costs.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So they think they can hold the line against our assault. Fools.
We have the enemy vastly outnumbered. Send soldiers from the north and south. Crush them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very good. They are playing right into our hands. Now, men, time to attack! Ambush!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll have to take another path.
Begin advancing!
Just as we planned.
Attack! Take this!
Scatter them to the winds!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Continues yet! Let's join the fray!
Damn it. An ambush. This bodes ill for us.
Good. You all stood your ground well. Now it's our turn to strike back.
The soldiers are in high spirits. The enemy's numbers are vast. We must not forget to render aid to our allies in need.
Now, let them taste stone and grit! Damn wretches! So they had traps laid out for us. Matters not. Our advantage still stands. Fight without fear! Force them back!
We seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
Let's go.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know? A pitiful situation.
The enemy officer
where the fight
has been
is in
defeated.
full swing. Rally your spirits.
Let's go.
And forge ahead. They caught us off guard, but still we stand strong. Regroup! Let's give them a surprise of our own! Yeah.
challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I made it through somehow. Now we go on the offensive. Let's get serious. Take this. Time to attack.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. That one stands out from the rest. The tide could too easily be turned if he's not kept in check. Lord Yuan has left this battle in my hands. I'll take care of this myself.
Time to act.
We are soldiers of the new emperor. Now is the time to rid the world of the insolent traitor Liu Bei.
Take this. Cut through.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. They're raining stones down on our heads. What do we do? With all my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No longer shall you go unchallenged. I shall defeat you myself.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Yeah.
They've lost their composure. You might be able to lure them into a trap.
We have overcome our disadvantage. Even so, this is hardly a satisfying position.
Take this. Let's get serious.
Nice try. Nice try.
Take this. Break you. I will break you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right, roll over the boulders. Give them something to really cry about.
Ah! They're throwing stones down from above. We're doomed.
Enemy officer beneath me!
An opening. Got this. Time to attack. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. An opening! Take this! Take this! Time to act.
Behold my eminence and laud my bravery! Your emperor is taking to the field! Traitors to the throne are to be shown no mercy. Pound them into dust! The Han Emperor is nothing more than Cao Cao's puppet. He has been manipulated into attacking the one true Emperor. His actions are unforgivable. Liu Bei, admit your ignorance and kneel before me. I have come to punish you for your insolence.
Officer has been defeated.
The fire arrows!
What? Now they're using fire? No way!
An opening.
Take this! Do not falter in the face of such trivial obstacles! You are the Imperial Army!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated.
We're of different leagues. You will learn just how much better I am. Raise your lucky stars. Gotcha.
Time to attack.
Let's end this.
Time to act.
Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You vermin! Harming the Emperor is tantamount to sacrilege! Mark my words, you will regret this.
That was close. Let's head back. I'm sure that Zhang Fei has grown tired of waiting. A couple of close calls, but we've won. Yuan making the first move wasn't part of the plan, but thanks to all of you, we managed to rout his forces.
A simple task. I only regret that I could not slay Yuan Shu. He will not survive our next encounter. I wonder how Zhang Fei is faring right now.
Don't worry. I'm sure all is well. At least I haven't heard anything of concern.
Brother! Liu Bei!
Wait, is that?
Brother!
Zhang Fei, what are you doing here? I left you in charge of Xiapi Castle.
I failed you. It was Louis Bu. He betrayed us without warning.
Without warning? That was the very reason. You were ordered to watch over him.
I'm sorry, I was out drinking in town. I got so bored guarding the castle that I needed to cut loose.
Unbelievable. Yes, we cannot change what has already happened. We will fight Louis Bu and recapture the castle.
Yeah, and I'll be damned if I make the same mistake again.
No, we will not attack Xiapi.
What?
Is this part of some greater plan? Or will you simply surrender Xiapi to Louis Bu?
For now, we have no choice but to let him have it. The men are exhausted. They cannot fight in their condition. Recapturing Xiapi is important. But our opponent is Lord Louis Bu. Our forces alone wouldn't stand a chance against such odds. There is no reason to believe that Lord Louis Bu will be cruel to the people there. Fighting him now gains us nothing.
But
as much as I hate to admit it, losing Xiapi is something of a relief. It's a weight off my shoulders. Until now, I have forged my path with an unrelenting determination to help those in need. Did I make the right choices? Or have I gone astray? What does it truly mean to make the world a better place? I still do not know. But if there are answers to these questions, then perhaps I can find them within someone like Lord Louis Bu. We should prepare to withdraw.
Liu Bei, it's all my fault. If I hadn't lost control of the castle, he'd never be talking like this.
all we can do now is support his decision. As for Xiapi, Louis Bu can have it for now.
I wonder, what's happened to Liu Bei since that day? It's like he lost the guts he once had. Do you think it's all because of the blunder I made? We lost Xiapi, and he won't even fight to take it back. He's not even angry, he just goes on about how relieved he is.
Perhaps this behavior is part of his nature. His noble desire to help those in need drove him to extend a hand to someone with no sense of honor or justice. One might praise the generosity of his heart, but tolerance can be a dangerous virtue.
Thanks. I wish I could help, but I don't think I'm ready to look him in the eye. Light a little fire in him for us, will you?
He's likely at one of the pubs along the road.
Thanks. We're counting on you.